Alright guys, welcome back to Makery Online. I am Mr. Robert. Today we are going to learn how to design a birdhouse using SketchUp. Go ahead and log in. Bring up your browser. Go to your favorites. Click on SketchUp. If it's not in your favorites, you can go to my other videos in week 1 and 2. In Power School, click on those links, follow the video, it'll show you how to save it in your favorites. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna go up to create new. We're gonna click on the first one with the feet and inches because that's what we do our measuring in. You guys know how to get rid of her. Go ahead and get rid of her. So the first thing that we are going to do, I already know that we're going to build this birdhouse out of one single 1x6. Okay, so we'll start off with the floor. We're going to hit R for rectangle. Or go over to the left hand side, click on rectangle right here. You're going to start where the blue, green, and red line meet. Click once, click again, enter 8 space 1/2, comma 5 space 1/2, enter. All right, so that's 8.5 by 5.5. Let's zoom into our rectangle. Use your 2 fingers to go in and out, or if you're using the mouse, go ahead and use your scroll ball. Orbit O on the keyboard. Let's get this red line facing us and go up a little bit. P for push pull. Once you highlight over it, bring it up to 3/4. That's 3/4. Enter. And then we're going to make this a component. Spacebar. Click somewhere to the left hand side. Hold the button down, drag your square over your shape you just made, let go, and everything should turn blue. Hit the letter G on your keyboard, and we're going to name this floor, Floor. Okay, hit OK. All right, so we're going to hit the M key on the keyboard, and we're going to move this aside. Move it over here. Okay, hit the R on the keyboard, and we're going to make another rectangle. This time we're going to make the back. So again, bring it out, click 8 spacebar 1/2, comma 5 spacebar 1/2, enter. Make sure you put a space between the 5.5 and the 8.5. Okay, push P on your keyboard, push pull, bring it up 3/4, 3/4, enter. All right, so this one's gonna get fun. Orbit to the top of this. We're gonna use the T for tape measure. We're gonna click on the left hand side, come in 2 3/4 inches. Okay, you can type that. 2 spacebar 3/4, enter. Okay, then we're going to go use a new tool. We're going to come down here to the tape measure, and this second tool right here from bottom is a protractor. We're going to click on that. All right, so we're going to go put this protractor in the center of our circle here. We'll click once, go to the right, click the edge, and then bring it down and type in 45. Enter. We're going to do it again. Click on the center there with the X. Go to the right side, click at the corner, and then bring it down and click 45. All right, now we're going to use our line tool. Start where all the dotted lines intersect. Click and follow it down to the edge, click again, Start up again where all those dotted lines meet, and then go down to the other side. Okay, now we're gonna hit push pull, the P button, click on it. This time we're gonna move it down. Okay, instead it should say on edge and it'll erase. Okay, click on the other side, on edge, click, and it should erase. It needs to say on edge before you click. All right, if it doesn't, then you have to go down here and erase all this stuff. Now go ahead and hit the E button on your keyboard for the eraser tool, and let's get rid of all these dotted lines. Okay, now we're gonna turn this into a component. Go ahead and click somewhere on the left hand side of your shape, drag, hold the button down, drag it to the right side, highlight everything, hit G, and we're gonna type in back, B-A-C-K. Hit OK. Now we are gonna orbit to the side of this shape. Okay, zoom in, hit M for the move tool. Now we're gonna go up here towards the top of the shape on the side. You gotta go to this cross, click on it, and bring it up. This circle should be green. Okay, you're gonna go until the line turns blue, click on it. Okay, we're gonna hit go down to the bottom of the shape here, the back, click on that bottom corner, and we're gonna move it over to the back of the floor. This should all line up now. This corner should match up with this corner. Once it turns purple, click on it. You might have to zoom in and out so you guys can and orbit to get this over here perfectly, but once you get it on, we can go on to the next shape. Okay, now we are going to work on the sides. Go ahead and orbit. Let's bring it back. We'll hit R for rectangle, and the sides are going to be, click for rectangle, click again. We're going to do 5 spacebar 3 /4 comma 5 spacebar 1 /2. Enter. Okay, hit P for push pull. Bring this up 3/4 3 /4. Enter. Okay, then we're going to highlight it, click somewhere to the left side of the thing, hold down the button, bring it over to the right hand side, release. It should highlight everything, hit G, and we're going to name this the side. Hit OK. All right, so we need the side that is 5 3/4 inch to be standing up. Let's use a tape measure. 5 1/2. Go from top to bottom. 5 3/4. Okay, perfect. So now we know which side we're on. So we need to push the M button on the keyboard for the move tool and get this to stand up. And then we'll move it over here. Okay. And now we need to rotate it this way. Line should turn red. You'll click on this corner on the right hand side in the back and make it line up to that one. All right. Now we need to make one more of these. Now that's gonna be simple. What we're gonna do down here at the bottom tells you how to toggle copy. It says, mine says options. Yours might say control, command, or shift. It'll say something down here at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold options, and I can make a copy just like that. All right. Cool, so that's the other side. Now we need to make the front. We're also gonna make a copy, of this one. So hit the M tool. Again, it's whatever it says right here equals toggle copy. You push that button and drag it forward. Okay, orbit to the side of it a little bit. Zoom in. You want to make sure that the corner of the front meets the side front of the birdhouse. Okay, zoom out. Now we need to make sure to orbit to the front. We need to make this front unique. So while it's highlighted blue, we're going to right click, and it should be right here. It says make unique. Okay, we're going to click out of this. We're going to hit tape measure. We are going to, double click the unit. Now hit tape measure. You should have this dotted box around your front piece here. Get your tape measure, go to the bottom, click, bring up the dotted line to 4 inches. Type in 4, enter. Okay, then go from the left hand side and bring it to the center. That's 2 3/4 inch. Click. Now you're going to hit the C button on your keyboard. It should bring the circle tool up. When the circle has an X in the center, click it once, drag it out to the side, hit 1 on the keyboard, hit enter, and then we're going to hit the letter P on the keyboard for push pull, and we're going to push that back. It should say on face. Once it says on face, click it, and now you have a hole in your front of your birdhouse, or the door for the bird. So hit E on the keyboard, and let's erase these guidelines. Okay, spacebar, click out. You can orbit around this a little bit and see it's coming together pretty nice. All right, so I'm gonna continue. Come back over to where the blue, red, and green line meets. Now I need to make the roof. Make another rectangle. This one is going to be 8 spacebar 1/2 comma 5 spacebar 1/2 enter. P for push pull. We're going to go to 3/4 again. 3/4 enter, and then highlight it to make it a component. Hit G. Name this roof. Hit OK. Now hit the M tool on your keyboard, and we need to make this rotate a little bit. Move this to 45. Type in 45. Perfect. Now once we do this, we are going to move this corner over here, but we need to move it forward a little bit. The back of this needs to be to the back of your birdhouse because you want the roof to overhang the front. Okay, so you just click on the back edge of the roof and you bring it to the back edge of the back wall of the birdhouse. Make sure the dots line up. All right, now we need to make the other side. So what we're gonna do is hit the M tool. We'll make a copy again. And we're gonna bring it over. Again, the copy tool will be down here. Mine is options. Your guys would be control or something else. You just go over what you're gonna copy, hold that button down, and drag it off to the side. All right, so we're gonna flatten this back up. I'm gonna click on the cross here and bring it to the green line. Okay, now I want to do that again. Click on it and go up and hit 45. Insert. Nope, wrong. Back. I want to go up to 135. Okay, 135. Enter. Now this one needs to be a little bit smaller than the last one. So we're gonna hit spacebar, double click this piece so the dotted box will go all the way around it. Hit push pull on the keyboard, and the top of this roof piece here, we are going to click the push pull button. Oops, see this? We forgot to make this side unique. Okay, don't do that. So before we do that, click out, make sure highlight this blue, right click it, make it unique. Now double click, hit the P button, and then we can click right here, and now only this one moves. Alright, so we're going to move this down 3/4 of an inch. That's 3/4, enter, spacebar, click outside of the box, M tool to move. We're going to orbit to the back of the birdhouse. Okay, and we're going to click on this back corner, put it there to the tip of the back of the birdhouse, and now we're going to move the other side of the roof up to this corner here. Spacebar, zoom out, orbit to the front, and our birdhouse is almost done. There's one more piece we need to make, something to hang the birdhouse on. Okay, so now we are going to make another rectangle. So we're going to zoom out and zoom into here, hit the R on the keyboard, click where the blue, green, and red line meet, drag it out, and we are going to make a 10 spacebar 5/16, comma 5 spacebar 1/2, enter. Okay. Oh man, mine's up and down. Let me redo that. You guys is probably right. I'm not orbited right. There we go. Should be blue. Let's try that again. (10) spacebar 5/16, comma 5 spacebar 1/2, enter. There we go. Much better. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in, push pull, bring it up 3/4, 3/4, enter, spacebar, make this a component, hold the button down, drag the square over the entire shape, hit the G on the keyboard, and I'm just gonna put hanging board. That is HANGING BOARD, board. Hit OK. Alright, so now we'll orbit to the side of this. Hit the M key on the keyboard. The side of the shape, the circle right here, the orbit or the rotate circle should be green. Click on it, raise it to the dotted line, turns blue. Perfect. And now we'll zoom out a little bit so I can see this corner here. So I'm going to click on the bottom left-hand corner and take it back to the corner of the back corner of the birdhouse. Okay, click on it, and all that should line up. I'm going to hit O for orbit, orbit around my house, make sure everything lines up. And that is how you make a birdhouse. Let's hit save. Click on SketchUp. Birdhouse, BIRDHOUSE. Hit save here. Hit saving and saved. All right. Once it says saved right here, you are all done. Go ahead and exit out, and I will see you guys next week. Mr. Robert, out.